Dude, I am so sick right now. I haven't told anyone. But like,
what do you have?
Sneezing and the runny nose, which
AIDS.
Pick up.
AIDS.
Yesterday morning, I got up.
Nobody's got AIDS.
Before I normally do. It was like 6 a.m. or something. I was like, all right, I have to pee because I had ginger ale, felt a little nauseous. I'm peeing and I'm so fucking dizzy. I'm like losing it. I'm putting my hand on like the window. And as you know, like you can't like stop this task. Once you start peeing,
you got to pee.
Committed. You got to make it to the end. And I'm like, fuck, I just need to like finish what I'm doing and get back in bed. And if I can lay down in bed, I can weather through anything.
Sure.
Didn't go like that. I finished peeing and wrapped up, I guess. And then I'm just confused. I don't know what the fuck is happening. And I don't know who's hitting me, but I'm being hit. And then I gather while I'm still in it, I'm having a seizure on the bathroom floor.
Oh my God.
And my head's banging against the wall and I'm kind of collapsed and I'm not breathing. And I'm like aware that this is happening, but I don't have like any counter. Like, I don't know, I'm just fucking experiencing it in confusion. I feel the hitting on my head and like, like if you do like one of these things, you can't breathe,
Yeah.
That's my situation. I'm like curled up in a ball and not breathing, but I'm banging my head and such. Mm-hmm. And
like on the bathroom tile.
Yeah, next to the toilet. Like I wrapped up. I didn't pee everywhere or anything, but I come to and I'm next to the toilet on the bathroom tile, just having finished my seizure. And I'm like, fuck, that's not ideal. So I get into bed and
What do you mean get into bed?
I stand up, I pick myself up, I dust myself off, and I like, touch all the walls on the way to the bed and everything.
You got health insurance. What are you thinking?
So I lay back down and there's like it's like I don't know how it happened, but I think during the fall I hit my cheek or something because I feel like I've been punched in the cheekbone.
When did this happen? A few days ago? Yesterday morning. It doesn't show anything on your face.
It's true though.
No, I believe it. It's not bad. Yeah.
And
you think Taylor's making it up?
I do not think he's making it up.
All right,
yeah, so I managed to get back to sleep, and all day yesterday I was kind of a wreck. Like I just laid around. I slept in a recliner type of day.
Jeez.
And today I was more in spirits, but I mean to say I was more spirited. Like I was in a good mood, whereas yesterday I was like wiped out. But anytime I tried doing something, 5 minutes in, I'm like, fuck this, I'm tired.
So you definitely need to go get a brain scan, but I would also want to get your house.
I'm fine.
He's
I would
fine,
also
Kyle.
want to get your house.
You
need to get your house tested for like radon. You need to get tested for like radon or carbon monoxide or something like that. Like it's a possibility that like maybe we're in an area where like you got gassed or something. Like I would want to know why. I've had a seizure that one time from the concussion when I had that wreck. And it's exactly like that. You're hitting yourself, but there's nothing you can do about it. In my case, I was going like the whole time. It's awful to be out of control of your body. I know exactly. You described it, and I was like, yeah, that's it. It's awful.
Oof.
You got to go somewhere. That's brain trauma or like exposure to some sort of gas or something.
If it was gas,
that could be mini strokes or something. That could be very serious. It could be something that's happening right now that's getting worse. That like we could arrest. They might say, "Oh, look, you've got a little thing here that we need to go and like up through your thrombosis or whatever in your armpit and fucking like."
Or it could be a whole bunch of nothing.
His brain quit working and he fell to the floor. It was either Jesus or a medical issue. We should go to our doctor, Woody.
Kyle, I've never had a seizure, but I'm going to steal valor and say I have.
You're kind of being a bitch.
Yeah. Woody showed that bathroom floor who was boss, and then he got up, and then he got in bed.
Yeah, I was fine. The floor was cracked. All right.
I mean, I would be so scared if I had a seizure. Thank God I've never had to deal with that. Like, I know you guys have both had multiple of them, right?
I had when I was like 8, and I was sucking down helium balloons while sick.
Okay, well, that one, it's like...
we know the cause.
Yeah,
I hit my skull on asphalt going real fast, and my brain was resetting itself over and over.
Yeah, you blue screened.
Yes.
Kernel panic.
So you haven't had anything like this, Woody, in 40 years?
40 years, yeah, that's true.
And it just came out of nowhere. or you felt weird leading up to it all day, other than the sickness?
I knew I was dizzy when I was like walking towards the bathroom, and obviously I knew it was while I was peeing. It was like I just had to get through this somehow. I just had to I can't wait to get back in bed. Didn't realize I'd be delayed.
Could it be like what isn't lightheadedness like when you stand up and you feel lightheaded? Is that like your blood pressure getting too low all of a sudden, or is it getting too high all of a sudden? Low, right?
I thought it was low.
You're
now I'm wondering if either could cause it. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I think like high blood pressure causes like pain in the head, right? Like a hypertension headache. I've heard about that.
No.
But damn, that's scary. I would be so spooked if that happened to me. I'm less of a man than you, because I would be like, I'd be too afraid to go to the doctor, but I'd be Googling nonstop. And Google, of course, would tell me like, you're dying. Prepare. Here's an ad for a will.
Google tells me exactly what I just said, like with my made up nonsense. It's that it could be some things that are not a big deal, and it could be some very serious things. But in any case, you got to get a hold on it. Like we know now.
Let me follow up on that. Pish posh. You're fine.
If it keeps happening.
If it keeps happening, yeah. But I mean, one and done.
Exactly.
How about this?
Good.
If I have one,
you might
seizure,
be having miniature strokes caused by. There may be the blood might be cut off.
If I was having brain trouble, I wouldn't have this memory that I do.
No, and miniature strokes wouldn't cause that.
No,
like you wouldn't pass out and have a seizure. If you're having mini strokes, you would have weakness on your left side, right? Numbness. You would have facial drooping on the left side.
Okay, but it could be a lot of scary things. I just Googled. I mean,
or it could be nothing.
I don't go through the list, but it was a scary list.
Woody, Kyle, I don't want to scare our friend.
I looked through a list of seizures, and I
now.
chose tonic as the one that seemed to fit me the most, and it was no big deal.
Let me ask you something, Tate. If you've had a brain injury, are you capable of deciding whether you should inform a doctor?
No, but
I don't know if he can get. Can he give consent anymore?
I think he can.
There's a standing consent.
Yeah, with him and anyone around him. There's the rule. Just blanket consent going forward. Yes. If you're fit enough to catch me, you're fit enough to fuck me.
Rules are rules.
Bit? Like,
no, standing consent, I do offer standing consent.
Yeah, of course he does.
Yeah,
are you really honestly freaking out about him having a little tumble in the bathroom where he forgot where he was? Wow.
Yeah.
Baby Kyle. Wow, somehow this is a big deal to Kyle. I forgot where I was and I couldn't control my body in my bathroom. Wow. Bitch made.
Dude, I think it's like, what do you might be dying?
In all seriousness, it sounds pretty dire. Not really. I was doing that too.
Taylor, we're recording this. This is forever, so maybe put on a good face.
If I die, it's everybody's problem but mine.
And if Woody dies, I'm going to say it was unrelated. If Woody dies all of a sudden, I'm going to go on Twitter. I'm going to be like, was he vaxxed? That's what I'm going to do.
Woody, how many boosters have you had?
2.
Oh my God!
No, he's too boosted.
Way too long.
He's too boosted.
I'm too
Kyle,
boosted.
you're not boosted, are you?
Fuck no! I got
Thank God.
I got the 1.
Thank God.
You got 2.
Well, I got the vaccine, but no boosters.
See, that's the reason I could never have sex with you guys.
I know.
I'm pure blood.
I know. Yeah. Would I be more pure blood if I had Taylor's semen in my ass?
No.
It couldn't hurt.
It's worth testing.
Damn, I'm trying to put myself in the headspace of having a seizure, and I always thought a nice part about the seizure, weird to say a nice part about it, but like that I didn't think that you were there at all, that you were just kind of like shaking. And then after the whole thing concludes, you're like, oh my God, that was horrible. But to know that you're in it and thinking my face is grating on the gravel the way you said, or Woody's like my head's banging on the tile, that is unbelievably scary. Like you have to, in the moment, part of you has to be do you have the cognition to be like, this will end, or like this is
he okay? oh wait, why is my head getting hit? Oh, it's me. That's like the evolution that I went through.
That's so bizarre.
My sole thought was, damn it, I'm scratching my face on the asphalt. Like I can't tell how badly.
I got a date tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
you did. Yeah. I remember the lore.
Yeah,
but was the threat of what was happening to you guys almost muted in the moment where like it didn't?
I didn't have any thoughts beyond what's happening right now in this microcosm of a moment in which my body is out of my control and I'm very afraid. And I remember screaming like it more of a but it's like interrupted by because I'm struggling for breath. It's hard to breathe because I guess I've lost.
Everything's seizing.
I don't know what a seizure is, but to me, it just seems like uncontrolled muscle impulse throughout my body, rapid firing, almost like you're being tased. So I can't operate my diaphragm to fucking breathe. And I probably had the breath knocked out of me from the crash anyway.
I remember